Only just. Do you know what that means when someone says only just? It means you barely made it on time. Guys, tell me in the comments below if you can get me loud and clear. I'm over here at Simerson Building, plot number 8585 on Simon Mwewa Lane, and it's a little after 11. Somebody please explain to me if I made it on time. Could you go ahead and tell me that? Tell me. That's my little Access Bank hat. I shouldn't be wearing caps. Who's that, Hector? Who is that? Oswald. Please tell me in the comments. This is not going to work. I'm not going to wear this. Goodness gracious alive, boy. I wore it only to take it off. Now I got to comb my hair again. Alrighty. How's that? When you hear me say that, that's my mother speaking. That's how my mother talks. My mother is shocked about everything. I mean, you could show my mother the TikTok app and just swipe. And she'd be like, it's true. Hey guys, hey Bo, I see you. Please tell me in the comments, are we good? Is this mic positioned? The worst possible thing, and this is the worst possible thing, is to have the mic, scraping against your cloth, and then it starts making noise, and then it's a mess. You don't ever want that. Bo, please tell me in the comments if somebody says I'm loud and clear. Excuse me. I need some water. Woo! I can hear you and see you. Thank you. I need some water. You know, sometimes you just choke. That's where I am right now. I need some water. I need to call someone. Excuse me. Just one moment. Namwenga! Namwenga! She won't even hear me. How about that? All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's just hope somebody says take a break. A break? You think so? No, let's just do it. Guys, I need to, the great thing about being a social media commentator, and guys, that is what I am. Every so often, I'll throw up a banner, and I will say on the banner, today I'm talking about thus and so, etc. Invariably, some joker will always jump on and say, Mwewa, must you talk about everything? No, the point is, I only discuss topics that I find interesting and that I think my audience would find interesting. You will never hear me talking about astrophysicists. Come in. I think that's Namwenga now. Namwenga?
Yes, sir.
May I have some water, please?
You're right.
To drink. Thank you. You will never hear me talking about the botanical garden on 5th and Main. I don't even know where 5th and Main is. Come in. Oh, I'm live, Mama. I'm live. Yeah. So I'll be done in about 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah. Let's get it on, mate. So says, yeah, just waiting for some water. So my point in bringing that up is that I don't discuss everything. I only talk about things that I think are interesting to me and that I think you would find interesting. And so if for some reason you don't like listening to me speak, honey, swipe left, swipe down, scroll down, do whatever the heck you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Okay? I'm not here to entertain you, although I think I am to a degree. I think so. I think I am. Did you guys see this tribalist, Why Me, being released? And guess who was there to welcome him? This is what I find curious. I said it yesterday and I'll say it again today. Why Me, this Francis Kapwepwe, doesn't deserve that last name. He doesn't. The name Why Me suits him better than Kapwepwe. Kapwepwe is too big of a jacket for him to wear. It's too big of a name for him to carry. So anyway, he was released, and as soon as he was released, guess who was there to welcome him? Given Lubinda. Keep in mind, the almost 11, 12 months that he was incarcerated, but Given Lubinda never offered himself as surety. Lots of these PF bigwigs never offered themselves as surety. The only person that offered himself as surety, and the only reason he did it was because he knew that a second surety wouldn't show up. Over here, Mama. Thank you. Thank you. He knew a second surety wouldn't show up. And so Miles decided to play politics. He wanted to show you that he has a heart and he's concerned. But we all know these politicians, boy, I tell you, bunch of scoundrels, despots, jackals, leviathans, snakes, gaboon vipers, scorpions, gnats, bottom feeders, moochers is what they are. Opportunists. Every chance they get, they're bottom feeders. They get to the bottom of the barrel and do everything they can as long as it serves them and their purpose. Anyway, so, you know, as soon as Why Me comes out, there's Given. And what I find reprehensible is Given saying, no, these young people, let us encourage these young people to speak out. Given Lubinda has just endorsed a tribalist. In other countries, when you endorse people like Why Me, it affects your standing with the public. It affects you and the way your constituents view you. Are we living in an era where you just, by any means necessary, at any cost, whatever it takes, you grasp at straws, even if it means denting your reputation as a political party? Are you telling me that you would latch on to Why Me? For what? To make a point? What point? And then here's the thing that irritates me about people. I mean, this is what he said. Why Me says, instead of arresting the dollar, he's arresting me. Two different conversations. You see, in Zambia, it's very easy to mislead and to scapegoat. Politicians love to scapegoat. You know what it means to scapegoat? To scapegoat means we're talking about A, let's deal with A. But oh no, you want to talk about F. No, never mind A, let's talk about F. No, we're discussing A. Let's exhaust the topic of discussing A. A, in this case, being you are a tribalist, you were arrested, sentenced because you're a tribalist. Let's start there. Let's deal with that. How about we come around and say, let's not do that. Let's do better. Let's not use tribalism as a political crutch. Crutch, not clutch. A crutch is a stick that helps you walk. It aids you in walking when you've broken your leg. Let's not use tribalism as a political crutch. Let's not do that. Let's do better. Why can't you say that? But oh no, not these jokers. By giving lubinda and his band of crooks, they embraced, and the only reason they embraced him is because they knew he's between a rock and a hard place. A rock and a hard place. They know that why me's got nowhere to go. They know that the whole time that he was incarcerated, he had no one to come and bail him out. They know that he was at the end of his rope. They know that sanity had slipped through his fingers and he had become a product of a deranged mind. They know. They know that he's homeless. They know that he doesn't have anywhere to go. He doesn't have a place to lay his bed, to lay his head. That's what I meant to say. A place to lay his head. He doesn't have a bed. He doesn't have a fixed abode. They know that. And so because they know and they can use him as a mouthpiece to propagate this idea of tribalism, they're going to use him. But here's the thing. The PF are so stupid. They're shooting themselves in the foot. Who in this country, in their right mind, will embrace the message of tribalism? Who? Tell me. Now, Ngumwariba desperate. Tell me in the comments. Who in this country, in the country of Zambia, within the circumference of our sovereign territory, who is going to embrace a joker, a homeless person, a deranged mind that propagates, that preaches, that tries to proselytize the Zambian internet audience by preaching the message of tribalism? Who's going to embrace that? I can't think of a one. I can't think of a one. I can't think of one single solitary person that can honestly stand on the basis of consciousness and embrace tribalism. Can't think of one. And so there's why me saying, oh no, they can't arrest the dollar, but they're arresting me. The dollar's not the issue. The issue is your tribalistic sentiments. Deal with that. The topic of the dollar is a different topic. Don't mix the two. It's like when you arrest a rapist and the rapist says, well, you guys, you punched me in the nose and you broke my nose. Well, no. Let's not talk about the nose. Let's talk about your rape case. Let's talk about the girls that you took advantage of. Let's talk about the women that you ravaged and you so savagely took advantage of. Let's not talk about your broken nose. Your broken nose is a different topic. Don't mix the two. Don't get it twisted. And then there's some Facebook audience. Oh, China, dollar tava arrest, but arrest me. He's managed to deflect attention from the real issue and talk about something else. Look, the dollar, yes, that is an issue. But don't mix the two. That is my point. That's my point. Don't mix. The people that do that simply do that to dissuade you. Is that a word, dissuade? Could somebody tell me if that's a word? Because, sometimes these words come to me. I don't even know what the heck they mean. Now, here's what's going to happen. Given his defiance, because, this guy is the most unrepentant guy. Given his defiance, he's going to slip up. And he's going to do what his paymasters are going to tell him to do. The guy's trapped. It's too late. He is trapped. He's between a rock and a hard place. The PF, by giving Lubinda's endorsement of tribalism, is now going to compel this young man to continue to spew unpalatables against the Tonga people at the behest of Abena given Lubinda, at the behest of Abena Raphael hijack na kachinda. Na pali wo muntu unkalifi omutima pano esonde nika Raphael na kachinda. Tell you what, every time I see him, I just want to stuff him underneath a bus somewhere. Okay. So he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. Because all he has to do is utter another tribalistic sentiment. Just one more. And all it takes is somebody to say, here's the evidence. He was on Facebook again. He was on Insta. He was on TikTok. And he said it again. Fianta. And then he's gone. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. But he's so dumb, he doesn't realize it. He's dumber than a box of hammers. He doesn't realize it. Him and his PF cohorts. Anyway. So that's what's going to happen to him. I see the writing on the wall. There's no prophecy here. It's just, it's in plain sight. It's as clear as day. That's exactly what's going to happen. All right. Lastly, Bowman is out on 10,000 kwacha bail. You know, he's trying to fight against the 2-year, he's trying to get the 2-year sentence overturned. You know, the conviction that he got for unlawful wounding. Well, he's out on bail, and which doesn't really mean anything. You know, that's like kicking the can down the road. Really, it's a gamble. There's no guarantee. There are no guarantees. There are no absolutes when it comes to appeals. Could be not. You could get it, you could not get it. It could be overturned, it could not be overturned. It's a gamble that you're going to have to live with. And but what I find sad about Bowman is that even in the face of all of this, he still comes out with this fist-pumping defiance. I would love to see Bowman exhibit humility. Wouldn't that be amazing if Bowman came out with humility and just came out of prison and said, well, you know, I've appealed, and I'm just hoping and praying that it turns my way, and thank you for your support. For those of you that support me, I thank you for my family. God bless. But oh no, not these jokers. These jokers are so full of themselves. They forget that they have lost power. They forget that they are no longer riding high on the saddle. They forget that the power slipped through their fingers via the ballot and the decision of the Zambian people. And they walk around here, prance around here, talking about, no, we are taking back the country. We are taking it back. Kwati bwalwa wa ntwan kwati ni crate ya bwalwa twaisa mukutole chalo mukwaye kwati ni crate ya bwalwa mula ikala fie. Just do your thing. Do you, and the country will do it. Okay? Alrighty. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Thanks for watching. What do you guys think? I've got an Access cup. This is an Access cup and an Access cap. Two different things. Two words that are pronounced completely differently. Cup, cap. All right. God bless. Bye.